Hello, YouTube, and welcome into the start of another Let's Play for Civilization 6. I'm the Game Mechanic, and we have some, the premier horse civ. It might not be true with Genghis existing these days, but double horses from Scythia is going to be a lot of fun, and this is our opening. It's pretty darn good. 3-2 tile, we'll have a 2-2 base. I'm already earmarking that's a +2 campus because of the two jungles and the mountain, and then perhaps that becomes our encampment. Both of these districts will have extra housing to hopefully make up for the fact that we don't have a ton of housing quite yet. Let's move this guy before we actually settle. Okay, we've got another river over there. Single continent, though. It's a plantation, so these plantations will get us some extra gold and housing, be pretty darn good. Thank you. So yeah, let's settle and see what else we have. God of the Open Sky or Oral Tradition both look similar and decent. Some extra culture in a war game is quite nice. Also, how insane is our Ruhr Valley? We wouldn't get our perfect industrial zone over there, but like, wow, there's a lot of production in the cap here. EFG, thank you for the follow. So we have a 2-2 base and a 3-2 tile to start with. Let's also get a scout and head for archery. Animal husbandry to improve the sheep, and then archers to survive. Kind of what I'm looking at. Check your continent lens, check your settler lens, see if anybody else is around. Maybe we can get another city down here fairly quickly. I'm going to go this way first. The reason I want to go this way first is if you move here or here, we might get some better information, but then unless this is an open tile, your next movement is quite awkward. And I'm going to take the upside that we can just cross the river. Nope. That was my logic. It failed. This is a game where we're going to want an early-ish builder. All right, now I'm gonna have, yeah, that would have been way smarter, but oh well. This looks pretty good. Start with a 2-2 tile, get a pretty good campus, and get a pretty good commercial hub. It's an interesting thought there. Some reasonable production. 2 turns on growth, 2 turns on our scout. Found ourselves a barb. And tundra below. Looks like tundra down there, so. All right, hopefully our scout can go north and find us another continent. Gypsum also on our continent. Cool. Definitely go for I'm gonna live a little. We haven't met anybody yet, so this is a little risky. But I want about 3 settlers before we just build a giant army. That's it. Could we do Zimbabwe for the second city? 1, 2, 3, 4 resource Zimbabwe is not too bad. It's a good thought. How you doing, Major Banky? Good to see you, man. Oh, just found another one. That's a lot of jungle. Somebody else over here. Yeah, where are the horses? That's a really, really relevant question. Because if we don't have any, this whole thing is for naught. Not a first meet on them, so somebody else is definitely over there. Astrology Eureka. That's definitely triggerable. Hey, remember when I was like, we're gonna want an early builder? Second scout worth it? I mean, with this rough of terrain, it certainly could have been. Let's build Spore a little bit.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us.
It's like we're going to have some room, which is really nice.
Treat us as equals.
Wow.
With the sun shining brightly.
Oh. Oh. Well, how do you do? That's, yep. So that will give us, if we own any tile of this, we will get 2 merchant and general points per turn. Guess what? That's really good. That's really good for us. That is really, really good for us. So 5 turns till the settler comes out. He's absolutely going in that direction. Although it looks like we have some nice cities around us at the moment. Start on that guy.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals.
For sure, housing will be an issue, as pointed out already.
He is the worst.
In our cap here. I think our warrior's going to be able to clear that barb camp no problem. So I want to run God King and Survey. Because this guy is pretty close to a promotion. Ah. Interesting. Well, I actually really like fighting Peter early because of his extra border growth. It's really obnoxious if you want a peaceful neighbor because he just eats up all your tiles. But when you take them over, it's actually quite good because then you get them. He has a neat jacket ornament. It does. He does. He's fancy. He's fancy Captain Hook. Actually going to go for craftsmanship first. And we're probably going to want to bring our builder back now. Sweet. Because he'll actually have stuff to do. This should level up our scout, which is going to make this exploration way easier. There we go. We're actually going to want Ranger. It's very hilly over here, but I think with what I'm seeing is we can kind of just scoot around both Russia and the city-state. Normally I like Alpine quite a bit, but I'm going to take Ranger. And just see what kind of exploration we can get done. See? Much better. So, yeah, that's a stupid holy site. Stupid good holy site. Like if you put your city here, you would get a +2 campus, a +5 holy site, and then each of those would go up by 1 for the district triangle. You could also put your commercial hub there as well. I'm going to try my first deity game tonight. Just wondering, is it even worth trying for religion on this difficulty if you're not going to go for a religious victory? No, I wouldn't. You'll be banging your head against the wall. It's very difficult on deity. to get a religion in general. And then after that, yeah, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother. We do need to pick where this city goes. Certainly we want to settle this. Most assuredly we want to settle this. The question is, do we want to settle all the way up here? I don't think so. I think I'm a little too scared of going that far out on a limb. I would like any of these to be elevated and on a hill. I'm afraid of forward settling Russia and then just dying. But we got to go get those general points going. Hey, Jacob. Get bummed so many times with the religion on deity. Try to eke it out, then you get the religion right when at the time when you're apostle and missionary spam. Yep, it's tough. It's tough. Oh yeah, fair enough, Quentin. Yeah. Might just want to settle this. The reason I'm thinking about settling this is the marsh. Like if he has to go through the marsh, that's minus that's a defensive penalty for him. So his warrior's sitting there while we can shoot from here. We can shoot from here onto the marsh. Like I think this is actually the safest settle. And then we can buy that tile immediately. I think that's the safest thing we can do. City's not crazy productive, so I don't know that I'm putting the district there. We might just put a whole commercial campus over there at some point. He's got the horses. We still need to find horses. This is not good. You know, every once in a while, Russia just spawns in, like, the jungliest of jungles. Okay, we don't have to keep going towards that. There's some horses. I actually need to bring the scout back around this way to see if there's a horse settle over here. Might need another one over there, too. I think we're hard-teching archery. Get era score for this, and we're definitely buying that. So we will start with 2 merchant points, and Sun Tzu. Don't unique units require resources to bonus resources to make? No. Strategic resources are used for certain types of units. Unique units never require a resource, though. Go up there. Come on, we need horses. Nice. Got the foreign trade boost as well. Cool. Notice that science wasn't a huge deal in the Teddy game, but you seem to be starting with Campus's game. Is that better for troops? Yeah. The extremely low Teddy game we just did, low science Teddy game we did was specifically because we were Teddy and we didn't like even in a culture game we needed the science, and that's why it took us a long time to win around like turn 250. But yeah, with a military game, you want science. You want science to fuel your military techs here on the bottom side of the tech tree. Generally speaking, you're going to want to go for whatever play you're doing, whether it's horses or swords or even knights. You're not going to want to neglect universities, and then you'll work on the bottom half of the tree. Shang, this is just a Pangea map. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. But this is not the horse archer's pretty terrible. This is a pretty awful unit. This has a melee strength of 15 and a range strength of 25, which is exactly a mobile archer that only has one range. I won't mind a couple of these to go with our army, but mostly we want horses. All right, so we found Georgia. You get 2 for 1 on horses, horsemen, and horse archers. Yes, light cavalry and your horse archers. This is so nice. Three pop already. 3 really good tiles. Not even working this, which is perfectly good. I like that the amber's like largely in the river there. They all look like that? Oh, kind of all over the place. Yep, so future helicopters and things exactly. Okay, at least one more slinger here. Holy, come on, no horses? Are you kidding? Yep. Actual horsemen, actual cavalry, and helicopters are the light cav. Barbarians. So, construct a holy site and mysticism. There we go. Is that doable? Probably not. Ace up. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, we've got an awesome wonder and a decent first opponent here, but we're lacking horses so far. Okay, let's switch away from archery. So maybe if we just suzerain Valletta, that's our easiest ticket to horses. And there's another continent down there. Interesting. Yep, I got it. I got it. Thanks, guys. I love you guys. It's so nice to have a chat brain. Sad and alone. Oh no. Playing Scythia without horses. Story of my life. That's tragic, my friend. He's dealing with barbs. That's good.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
Who are you? Who are you? Why don't I know your colors? Who is this? Dark red and white? Gorgo. It's Gorgo. Thank you. Yeah, look, it could have been... No, Japan's a little lighter red. It's Gorgo. You're right. You're right. You're right. I was thinking Genghis too, but I think Genghis is... I don't think Genghis is white. I think it's Gorgo. Oh, could be England. You're right. I think it is England. Nectar. Nectar for the win. Yeah, I think it is actually England. I'm willing to do this and make an Aqueduct City so we can get this copy of horses. That's our best shot at it so far. I'm not saying that's the only one, and it's obviously going to suck with loyalty, but this marsh, if we line this with archers, this marsh is just a kill zone. Still looking for our Pantheon. I'm still a fan of Survey on that scout. It's about to get another goody hut.
No somos Felipe, rey de España y Portugal. Empero, por encima de todo, somos fieles devotos de la única y verdadera religión.
Gabby. Okay, where's he? He's here. Good call. Nectar for the win. He's the first one that got it. First one that got it. Props to Nectar. I'm gonna buy you a 2/2 tile. So the good news is we're already on the same continent as her, so she's probably predisposed to like us at least a little bit. Sweet. A second scout? Oh, that is so good. Thank you, game. I needed that. Can we kill her anyways? Eventually. We're going to kill everybody. It'll be fun. Here's where Russia should have spawned. Like, how good would this have been for Russia? Like, look at all this. So nice. Nice one, Maestro. You're welcome, Peter. Anything for you, friend. Yeah, no horses down here. Definitely don't want that guy to come back. No, you can't have this. This is my wonder. No. No. Bad, Peter. Bad. So I want this trade route. The extra culture is very, very significant. We get the 3 gold anyways. We could get our Pantheon a little bit quicker if we went up here. But well, this would let us settle this city a little bit faster. If you have multiple cities around that wonder, do you get the bonus multiple times? I love your tee-ups, Eminem. You're the best. No, you don't. If you have 3 different cities that own this, each own one of the tiles, you still only have 2 great general points and 2 merchant points. It's like a Civ Empire type bonus. I think this is good enough. This gets us close enough to our second city, and I just think the culture is incredibly valuable right now. That time you really wanted to know? I feel like most of the time your things are tee-ups. All right, so we're going to need a few more archers just because we have potentially Russia, who's going to want to kill us, and then potentially Vicky from this way as well. Now, again, she should like us, but that doesn't mean she will. Hey, there's our Pantheon. Peter got Stonehenge, therefore he got a tile there. If you saw that border expansion, it's because he got a wonder. And your borders expand when you build wonders. May not know that, but it's true. Yep, standard size this time. Okay, what's available for us? Open Sky seems really good right now because we already have improved pastures. But we don't have a lot of pastures beyond that. And then all the other ones are taken as far as faith, which you'd expect. Yep, Pangea as well. Like, this is one huge continent that we're going to have to conquer. We would inherit extra culture over here as well. Actually, quite a few pastures in this land. If we can get our city down here, we could have that. See, this guy got another level up, so he can be a ranger and alpine. So this guy's going to find all the things. Thank you. Otherwise, it's plantations. 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. And no resources that work with oral tradition on our home continent here. So yeah, I think we'll just take Open Sky. Just again, because it helps us now. And it should help us get much, much closer to political philosophy. Oh, and this is ready. Let's go finish craftsmanship.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship, and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Hey, Marty. How you doing? So next turn we boost this, which will give us like a couple turns. Maybe I can squeeze out one more slinger and then grab another settler or two. There are some horses. Oh, and they're in range. Hallelujah. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't settle the marsh. I'm still not super opposed to this city. You reached late game with France and had to restart because you didn't have room for Broadway? Aw. Absolutely, Kevy. Okay. So let's really think about this because I mean England might go down here and settle us, and that would be a little bit irritating. But other than that, like I think we're probably gonna want this city. With a government plaza there. So that they can use this. They can use that as well. And then we could kill them and use them as well. Any thoughts on a holy site up here? I just don't know what faith is doing for us this game. I'm not sure I can prioritize something that I'm not sure is useful. Yeah, well, it's a domination game, so we're going to need money. Oh, there's no way we're founding our own religion. Turn 31 and I haven't even gone towards astrology. No. Not going to happen. Now, if someone spreads us that, then that's fine. Hey, call me happy. Faith for great people. I mean, eventually, perhaps, right? Because it is a very good holy site. Eventually, I could see it happening. But I'm not really going to rush my way out there. These could also just be theater squares. What up, Sly? How you doing, bud? How do you decide when it's worth it to settle cities that are close to each other? You're always worried about not having enough tiles to work. I mean, take into account your dead tiles. So dead tiles are like mountains and coast because you can't really do much with them as far as districts and, doing anything like working them and stuff. Or their yields are terrible and you just don't want to. Otherwise, try to fit in as many cities as you can. With something like this, where we're going to go to war, I know I'm going to inherit a bunch of bad cities, so I'd like to keep them spread out a little bit. But we're not going to be able to, like, these are going to be the only two spots we can actually put a city in there. It's weird because we have, like, good campuses and stuff already, but whatever. Maybe this river goes somewhere. But yeah, it's really a feel thing. And as far as like where your neighbors are, like if Russia had forward settled us and we had to just squeeze in a city, then you do it. Because having cities is way better than not having cities. So yeah, it's more of a feel thing. You'll get it in time. Let's head up there. Finish up our slinger. Yeah, of course. Good question. Very good question. Thank you for the questions. I love questions.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning, their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians coming.
All right, I'm pretty happy with where we're at so far. I do. In what case? In that case, what's my favorite food? I would say my favorite genre of food is Indian food, Indian and Thai food. If I were on death row, my last meal would be fish because I'm allergic. I really like ice cream. It's not. I realize it's not a brave stance. But I do very much enjoy ice cream. Okay, let's do this. So you just notice if you steal a second settler of the AI, when they remake that settler and settle the second city, they receive their third for free. Oh, I didn't know that, Danny. That's interesting. I did not know that. Good call, man. Sauerkraut to punish the jailers. Lol. If I'm going to die exactly, Renzetta. See, you get it. Trying to find out what you like with Indian food. Everything seems to have turmeric and you don't like turmeric. Can you taste turmeric? I really like chicken korma. I like lamb vindaloo. I mean that your mild, like your basic mild stuff is fine too. Like your what's it called? Like the tikka masala and stuff like that. It's all right. I guess I can't conjure up what turmeric tastes like to me. Look at all this room we have. It's like we could just like this would be an ideal game for anybody else like not wanting to fight things. And yet here we are wanting to fight things. So we did say that population was going to be a bit of an issue here in our cap. Even though we have a couple decent food tiles, this one and eventually this one. I definitely want the Magnus promotion before anything crazy happens here. Butter chicken's good too, yeah. I must just like turmeric. Last meal would be sushi with a vanilla malt. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep. Let's get our archers. Yeah, really, like tons of land, but the lack of horses, kind of rough. Really glad we have this. Otherwise, I think we'd be totally screwed. Favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, that's impossible. No one can tell you their favorite ice cream flavor. It's inquantifiable. See, Bree's lying. You just can't know it.
Please accept my warmest thanks for your kind endeavors on the continent we share.
Cake batter. Interesting. We made a cake batter gelato.
Засим провозглашаю вас врагом России, наших союзников и Господа. Да помилует он вашу душу.
Are you kidding? I have to somehow get away from this guy too. So we definitely want provision here. Okay, what do we need to explore? What's important? I mean, we could go to the tundra and look for more goody huts and get around Georgia that way. That's really irritating. That's actually going to make this a little bit rough. Let's get another unit over the archer, or over the second settler here. Oh, I should do that now. Because Magnus is not established yet, so we would lose the population. We don't want to do that. There's a creamery at Penn State. That's amazing. Ooh. That's exciting. That's where that is. Okay. We'll go around it. Okay, please don't die. So normally I would want the warrior in the city center to defend against the attacks. But if we can keep this clear, we'll be pretty happy. That really sucks. That was a low roll. Ugh. Any reason I skip my turn? It's just habit. Is it still a surprise, or would you see it coming a mile away? Good question. I don't know the answer to that. Don't really want to go that way. What up, Mac? How you doing, bud? Do we still like this city? Gets us closer to England. I think it's actually reasonable. I know we have a lot of like good cities to settle below us, and certainly this way. But like forward settling England and just having like starting some road infrastructure will set things up for us nicely later. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit awkward. I think I like it. We could maybe do this instead since we don't really need the horses. It means we have to clear out this guy. There it is. I thought we would be able to kill that guy. I'm going to pillage that for sure. Let me take it. It's mine. Damn it. It's like I could use that gold. Really could. All right, we're going to get a standard era. Can we take some Russia with just our normal units? I think we're going to try. All right.
Ratuning kalawan pangraksaning Indonesia. Sintena ikang kumira, aku tanpa bisa lumrah aning dasaring samudra.
What's Russia's faith? Probably not that much because they're not in tundra. 10 per turn. Heard a barb camp. Where are you? I think we can exploit the marshland better than he can. Ah. Your suzerain went away, sir. Yeah, I think friends with England seems good. He has iron as well. All right, that should be we should call that a video. This is very interesting. I hope that we get so he's getting general points now as well. Ooh, we are 5 turns away from our general and our merchant though. How about that? That seems pretty cool. All right, we do. Ooh, yeah. We do want to settle this city. I think so. Junk iron down there. Looking pretty good. All right. If you're watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/GameMechanic. Come say hi to us in person on the internet and join our live festivities. They're fun. We've got the best community on the internet, and that is an indisputable fact. See you in the next one.